Hi, this is the new Monk Glitch and the new Monkette Double Trouble, and I thought we'd take a few minutes today to talk about these boards. This is a completely new version of classics, really popular models. In fact, the Monk has been the best-selling Shin twin tip for nearly 10 years. So let's have a look at what's going on and talk you through why we did it and how it works for you. So from the top, you might think this board looks familiar. We still have the 3D island on the standing area, and it still washes out. We have the constant thin rail around the board. But if you start to look more closely, you'll see we've got more 3D features in the tips of the boards, and in the base, we have completely new channeling. This is a completely new mold and a completely new technology. Traditionally, you use channels in the board to block the water. The idea is that you can stop the water flowing across the bottom of the board, and this is generating extra grip in the board. And that's great if you're looking for a board with a lot of grip and a lot of pop, but it doesn't make the board feel loose. What we wanted to do with the Monk is we wanted to enhance the features that it was already popular for, which means super comfortable in all conditions, really good in chop, and board that lets you charge around at full speed but still really loose for slashing on a wave, switching to toe side, and that's why we've gone for this concave and ridge solution in the board. You'll see that there's multiple features in the bottom of the board, and what these are doing is these are subtly redirecting the water rather than blocking it like a conventional channel. This means that you're getting the benefit of the extra grip in the board, but you still, when you try to switch the board to toe side or where you want to slash on a wave, the water can still flow over the concaves and ridges. So the board still feels really loose. These channels, or rather I should say these concaves, they start under your feet and they wash out under the other foot. The reason for this is that we want to have an area of flex in the tip and the tail of the board. This is what makes the board feel like it's riding on suspension. This allows the tip of the board to twist and to flex, meaning it's in constant contact with the water, giving you constant grip, but also loads of comfort. So moving into the tip and the tail though, you can see we've still got features here. Unusually, you'll notice that these features are both in the bottom of the board and in the top of the board. The reason for this is we wanted to have a constant rail thickness all the way around the Monk, and to make this as thin as possible. This helps for weight, it helps for flex. But if the board is so thin, it's very hard to put any kind of feature in it because it's not thick enough to cut it. And that's why you see that the features are reflected in the board. It means we can actually bend the board in the press to create the features without making the rail thicker. So you might be saying, that's all great, but what's really changed on the Monk? The Monk was a classic, it was really popular. Why have you changed it now? And the answer is, we wanted to make it more Monk than the Monk already was. It has all the flex, all the comfort. It has the DNA of the Monk that's been with us for the last 10 years, but it's all a little bit enhanced. Extra grip, extra slash, and extra comfort. It really feels like a upgraded version of the popular classic. I really wanted to make a board that anyone that's had a Monk in the last 9 or 10 years would feel that this was a significant upgrade, and I really think that's what we've done. So as always, the Monkette is the women's version of the Monk, and the Double Trouble shares all the same concaves and ridges and the tip and tail channels, all the same technology as the Monk Glitch, but the main differences are it's available in smaller sizes, it's a little bit softer for lighter riders, and it is possible, if you want to put boots on the board, you can put boots on it.